Well, I hate to say I told you so. The mysterious MOTU master of crime, Gangstor. Back here once again, hootin' and hollerin' at ya about some recent toy reveals shown off by Mattel for their Masterverse toy line, specifically those geared towards the third-degree assault on your senses known as Revelation. Here we see upcoming images of Men-at-Arms and Spikor as they appeared in the 2021 animated Abomination, along with Noelle Estivia, showrunner for Netflix She-Ra revival series. Hey, call it whatever you want, peeps. It's damn sure not Tila. Not as far as I'm concerned. But before we get to the real meat and potatoes here, won't you kindly break some thumbs for me until they roll over blue from the lack of circulation? And then, while you're at it, work over that there subscription button till it's drained of all vital fluid and grayed over deceased. Do that, and you're well on your way to being a made man. Now, anyone remember a vid I did a whiles back? It premiered on June 19th, titled MOTU Revelation, Leaked Toy Image and Spoiler Speculation. A video in which I showed off, tried to show off, leaked toy images showcasing what appeared to be Savage He-Man piloting a Wind Raider. I went on to speculate about how this would play out in the series. Maybe the Savage He-Man would appear due to time travel, or possibly the multiverse theory. But my biggest fear is that it would have actually been a downtrodden and defeated Prince Adam, now a mindless and homeless barbarian. Well, I hate to say I told you so. But this here story comes from Geek Tyrant. They showcased the figure well, with some damn good toy photography by Mattel. But let me tell you this, the story is straight up piss, and it goes a little something like this. The war for Eternia continues in the second part of Masters of the Universe, Revelation. An innovative and action-packed animated series that picks up where the iconic characters left off. With Skeletor now wielding the Sword of Power, the weary heroes of Eternia must band together to fight back against the forces of evil in a thrilling and epic conclusion to the two-part series. It goes on to state, for years it was assumed that Prince Adam could only call upon the power of Grayskull using the Sword of Power, but Adam himself always wondered what would happen if he called upon the power without the sword. We now know that answer. Savage He-Man. With the full power of Grayskull unleashed inside him, Adam gains a combination of primal rage and all of the power in the universe, the raw fury, the brutal strength, and the unbridled speed of 10 He-Men. But without the Sword of Power to temper these mighty forces, Savage He-Man is all strength, with no intellect to control it. The barbarian version of our hero leaves his friends wondering if Adam is truly present within the transformed beast, as he tears through Eternia in an uncontrolled frenzy. Luckily, Adam at his core possesses innate compassion, humility, and goodness that rivals the power of Grayskull itself. Only the Prince of Eternia could wield such power and be both willing and able to relinquish it once the battle has ended. And there you go. Just as I said, Savage He-Man in the MOTU Revelation series will in fact be a feral version of Prince Adam, living in the wilderness, and shitting in the woods like a damn burble. Okay, wrong franchise again, but what's wrong with burbles? They're like Borgified Ewoks. What's not to like? As for the toy itself, it will come packed with a floating corpse of a childhood friend, a tribal spear reminiscent of old Ular from those vintage minicomics, along with the iconic power sword and double-bladed axe. The sword is a bit spoilery, if I had to speculate once again. Based on this picture and the write-up for the toy, I'd say this is what happens. Adam calls upon the power of Grayskull, becoming this mindless dumbass of a brute, not unlike the Hulk, in order to defeat the now God Mode version of Skeletor and regain the power sword. Which I might remind you, this has already happened once before, albeit without the need for He-Man to be portrayed as a brainless lunkhead Neanderthal. After Skeletor is defeated, Savage He-Man then relinquishes the power. To whom, however, is the question. Oh, and, 5 will get you 10 that this transition will be accompanied by some half-assed, heavy-handed, time's up, future as female style of propaganda message aimed at the already angry audience. Oh, I cannot wait for the fireworks. It's about to pop off like a cop in a donut factory. As for this highly articulated plasticized miniature for those out there in the collectible aficionado market, expect to see it at retail locations sometime around 2022. And that's if other factors in the world don't push things clear back to the middle of the next century. Until next time.